the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. They subbed me out. But I'm back in the game, Coach. I'm back with some more heat for y'all boys, man. So check it out, chat. Today we're going to be reacting to will Larry Bird dominate today's NBA? For all my new viewers, I don't fake none of my reactions. All my reactions are live, and we're going to watch this shit together. You feel me? Man, let's get into this thing, man. Y'all already know how we coming. We not just the best in the city, but the best in the world, G. Without further ado, this nigga Larry. Bro, my God, just stay doing that shit, man. Let's get it going. Hey, make sure y'all smash that like button before we get into this thing. Let's do it.
Let's talk some old school basketball. Having an old school YouTube NBA channel, of course, sometimes I gotta be honest and admit that I'm a little bit biased when it comes to comparing former NBA players to today's players. But that has also a lot to do with, hey, I was a witness of the golden age of NBA basketball. Having said that, in this video, I want to take one of my favorite players, Larry Bird, and show you guys why I feel that he would still dominate in today's NBA. But before we start with this video, if you like this video, don't forget to hit video.
If not athletic, LeBron's physical, if not athletic ability is a gift. Larry's IQ in basketball competitiveness is, uncanny. Like Larry's ability to make tough shots, his shooting, his IQ is just, man, come on, man.
So how am I going to approach this? Well, there are some major categories like scoring, defensively, and all this kind of stuff, which I want to take a look at Larry Bird's capability and see if he would still match up in today's game. Okay, I want to start off by addressing the elephant in the room and also the reason why most younger folks don't think that Larry Bird could match up in today's game. Let's be honest, today's game is way faster, and of course the average player today can still jump out of the building, which you can't compare with the 80s and the 90s, okay? Even I as an old school fan have to admit to that. But even in the 80s you had the more athletic guys and some guys who weren't athletic at all, but still were very good basketball players. I mean, even a Magic Johnson is not the most athletic guy in the world, but still we're talking today about the best point guard of all time. And a more recent example is Dirk Nowitzki. Even the younger Dirk Nowitzki was never athletic, but still that guy could score. Why? Because he figured a way out how to be productive without being athletic. So if somebody wants to tell me that Larry Bird couldn't be productive in today's game because he's not athletic, sorry, but not a chance. Some of the greatest players of all time have not been really athletic. I mean, Paul Pierce, John Stockton, Magic Johnson, and even some of the great players of today like Steph Curry and Chris Paul aren't the most athletic guys in the world. They're way more important things to the game than being athletic, even in today's game. And the next category, which is scoring, basically goes hand in hand with the first one. So how can Larry Bird, who was not fast, can't run, can't jump, is going to score in today's game? Well, he was the slowest guy back in the 80s and he was still able to score. Why? Because that guy was versatile and a very smart player. Plus he had a go-to move. I mean, now you look at Luka Doncic and you say, wow, that guy can score because he has that great step back. Well, Larry Bird was doing that in the 80s. You have to remember that guy was 6'9", had a very high release and could literally shoot over everybody. Plus, if you take a closer look to his game, that guy had so many moves he was just impossible to figure out. And he was the master of making difficult shots. Now let me tell you what would make Larry Bird unstoppable and unguardable in today's game and even stand out in today's game. You have to remember, back in the days, not many bigs were shooting the threes. Larry Bird is a 6'9" guy who was shooting around 40% in most of his seasons. Of course, in today's game, that is nothing special. But how many big players do we have that can shoot a three, have a really good post game, and be one of the best passers in the NBA? Exactly, and that makes him unguardable. If you give him too much room, he will shoot right in your face. If you guard him close, he will take you to the post and rip you apart. And if you are a good defender and try to make life miserable for him, he will always find the open man. And that worked back in the 80s, and believe me, that will still work in today's game. Next on my list, I have the clutch in his gene, and no matter if it's the 70s, the 80s, or today, that is something that not many players have. I mean, back in the days, you had guys like Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, and so on, and in today's game, of course, we got a Damian Lillard, we got a Kawhi Leonard, and a handful of other guys who can make shots when the game's on the line. but Larry Bird was the master of making the shot when the game mattered. And having that quality today would make him a valuable asset to any team.
Hey, do y'all think that Larry, for all my Larry fans, that y'all know about Larry and shit like that, and just any of my hooping fans, y'all think Larry top 3 clutchest players in history, folks? I think he is, G. I would say Larry is one of the top 3 clutchest players. Obviously, it's Mike. I feel like Mike is the most top clutch player. Then you got to go Kobe, G. I got to throw Kobe in there, and then it's Larry, in my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comment section who y'all think is the top 3 most clutch players in NBA history. For I'm trying to see something.
Seconds to go. This is it. You can count it down with me. Bird inbounds. It comes to Maxwell. Max puts it on the floor. We're down to 6. Bird in the corner. Double fake. Jumper. Score! Larry Bird hits it with 2 seconds left.
Time, coach.
He wasn't out to play basketball for the money. He was out there to step up and win and look in your eyes and say to you, you can't beat me.
They clear it out a bit for John. Larry tries to fight his way through with Barkley all over him. They're not going to call a foul. Goes to Bird. He's open. Got it at the buzzer.
Well, we wondered if he had the magic again. There it was.
He had unshakable confidence. If he could get his shot off, he felt like we was going to win the ball game.
2-point Maverick lead.
Bird's the man they want to have it. Yes, indeed.
Bird for 3.
That's great.
Yes, Larry Bird
God,
for 3.
transition full of 3
Celtics
speed.
lead it by 1.
Come on, Larry.
How about Larry Bird?
The next category is also a very important one, hustle. I mean, let's be honest. How many NBA superstars you see, especially in nowadays NBA, who hustle for
Larry,
every
bro.
loose ball? NBA superstars
Larry,
you see,
G.
especially in nowadays.
You finna hurt this nigga jumping over his back for like, G. Let the ball go, man. It's already out of bounds, folks. Look at this shit, man.
How many NBA superstars you see, especially
Like,
in
look
nowadays.
at, man, it's out of bounds, bro. Let it go. You trying to save the ball like game.
NBA who
You finna make folks crash into the stands with you. Now, what if he got a whole family at the crib depending on his little check from the NBA back in the day, folks? You know y'all niggas wasn't making that much. So you gonna take his whole livelihood away from him just because you want to do some clutch shit? You already getting paid, Larry. Damn. Just doing the most for what? Relax. Damn.
hustle for every loose ball. And Larry Bird was doing that even in his 30s, in his mid-30s. When his back was hurting and that guy could hardly walk, that guy was hustling for every loose ball. And this is something that you have to understand. There are certain qualities that are bigger than the era. No matter if it's the 50s, the 60s, or even until today, a great hustle player is always valuable to your team. And having your superstar also being the most hustling guy on your team, man, that was crazy. I mean,
that's true, folks, to a certain extent, because at the same time, if you my best player, folks, you gonna make me so mad if you out there doing some of the shit that Larry doing. Like, no, for real, bro. If your best player, like, I applaud the hustle, folks. I love it. Like, I love diving for loose balls and all that shit, G. But don't just be doing dumb shit that's gonna put your health in jeopardy. You get what I'm saying? Like, jumping into the stands. Like, why are you jumping into the stands to save the ball, gang? The ball all the way 10 feet away from you, and you diving on the floor all the way into the stanchions and shit like that. And now your neck, now you done broke your neck. You feel me? Or just anything, bro. Like, Larry used to be doing too much. If I was Larry coach, I'd have to tell him, like, bro, chill out. You feel me? Like, I love your hustle, gang. I love the fact that you play super hard. But, Larry, we need you on offense. More than we could need you on defense. Like, obviously, we need you on both ends. But your offense mean way more to us, like, than you doing all this diving on the floor and all this fake. I don't know if it was fake hustle, G. But to me, it was stupid. Because, nigga, you could have definitely, like, all these times Larry done fell on the ground and hit it. He could have hit his head. That's definitely why his back was messed up. All them damn falls and shit, like. You feel me? It's a lot of stuff that could have been prevented if he would have just stopped doing that shit. I don't understand.
Be honest,
bro.
how many of today's
I
superstars
bought it,
are
though, like,
considered
good
to be
hustle, but
great
damn,
hustle
nigga.
players? Case closed.
You want to play? Like, look at that. Like, Larry, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And that's with a 30-point lead, folks, with 4:05 remaining in the third.
And the next category on my list is toughness. So let's start with the mental toughness. Larry Bird is known to be the best trash talker in NBA history. Why? Because he could actually back it up. You can talk to any NBA legend from the 80s and the 90s, they will all confirm Larry Bird would tell you what he would do, and he would do it. I mean, how crazy was that?
When a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side over across the three, and you're listening to him. That's a tough feeling.
And of course, then there's the physical toughness. I mean, back in the days, guys couldn't sit out. You had to play your 82 games, and if you didn't play, you were seriously injured. I mean, having that mentality in today's game, sacrificing your body and understand the obligation to give it 100% every single night, that quality simply goes a long way.
Niggas ain't doing that today.
The next category has to be one of my favorite ones. It's the passing. I think Larry Bird was one of the most underrated passers in NBA history simply because that guy was amazing when it came to passing. To me, actually, he was almost as good as Magic Johnson. That guy has that so-called passing gift. Back in the days,
I'm glad somebody finally said it though, man. Cause sometimes y'all be making me feel like I'm crazy, folks. Cause I be saying that Larry was damn near the best passer, like he was damn near on the same level of passing as Magic. Y'all be making me feel like I'm crazy. Finally, somebody else said it and agree with me, G.
I was amazing when it came to passing. To me, actually, he was almost as good as Magic Johnson. That guy has that so-called passing gift. Back in the days, and even until today, it's not so common that tall players actually have a good court vision, but Larry Bird literally could see the floor so well, always seeing the open man and create for his teammates.
Just try to figure out the angles in the game. You know, I was very fortunate. I was brought up under great coaching at a young age, how to put yourself on the court where you're in triple threat position all the time and always know where you're at on the court, even if you're not looking at the basket. So it's been great for me to learn under some of the greatest coaches that you could ever have in high school. And as I went along, all I did was just try to get better and better, learn the fundamentals, and throw my own little kick to it.
Look at that pass.
Larry was a very coachable player, I can tell.
The one thing I did have, Kevin, I had a vision to sort of understand what my teammate was going to do on pick and rolls, whether he's going to dive to the basket, where he wanted the ball.
I see
I
it,
stuff early in
Larry.
high school. I could figure out my teammates pretty well.
Bird, slap pass to Archibald. Bird on the cut.
And the last two categories that I have on my list is defense and basketball IQ. I already mentioned earlier that Larry Bird was never the fastest guy, nor was he the most athletic guy. But this is exactly where the basketball IQ comes in. You don't have to be the fastest guy to be a good defender. You don't have to jump the highest to be a good defender. If you know how to position yourself, have a good communication on defense, there are ways how to defend even faster guys. And back in the days, Larry Bird had to guard some of the best players of all time, and he was capable of doing that. And there's a very interesting story from Isaiah Thomas, which confirms how smart Larry Bird was defensively.
I'll never forget, everything just started, it went in slow motion. Jess Kersey is standing there, I'm looking at him, and we froze, we celebrating, and Jess Kersey starts to count, because he's standing there and he has the one count. So I run over, we look at the bench, no timeout, nothing. So I run over and I grab the ball, and this is probably one of the most incredible plays that's ever happened against me and that probably I've ever witnessed. From an athletic standpoint, two people being in sync and Bird just playing every second. And that's what the Celtics taught us, to play every second, not to play 47 and a half minutes, but to play a full 48. So I grabbed the ball from the referee. Lambier's a good foul shooter. I never had taken the ball out. That wasn't my thing, right? I throw it up. Bird sneaks in.
Pop that ball.
I didn't even see him. But the thing I remember the most is that Joker This is the out of bounds line. That joker caught the ball, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, he going out of bounds. That dude did this, like a ballerina, right? And if you go back and you watch the play, that dude is on his toes. The baseline is right up under his toes. And in my mind, he must have stood there for about 5 seconds because everything was going in slow motion in my mind, right? And it's like, I'm like, and then it's a strange moment. I'm like, damn, how you doing that?
Yeah, popped your ball out.
And then DJ,
stop
out
throwing
of nowhere,
all them stupid ass
right?
passes.
They are so in tune. They are so in sync. He catches Bird hits him. He catches the basketball, lay it up.
Man, how this is just dumb, Isaiah. Like, what? You passed it right to the nigga, man. Look. Just being thirsty. You ain't even had a ball in your hands for 2-3 seconds. You was just ready to just throw it away, nigga. Relax. Relax, dude. That's why y'all last lost, G. Look at Larry, folks. Larry was on that. Look, he being thirsty. Passed it right away, like, nigga. You thought Larry wasn't like, nigga, you thought Larry ain't see that shit coming? How foolish are you, huh? Nigga, Larry saw that shit a mile away. He knew your goof ass was gonna throw it right there. He popped that ball.
All right, to conclude, how will Larry Bird do in today's NBA? And I know this is going to rub your young cats the wrong way, but I feel that Larry Bird still will be the best player in the NBA. Even with Kevin Durant and all those guys, that guy was a unique talent.
Bro, stop it, bro. Stop it. He will not be the best player in today's NBA, bro. I can name 5 niggas right now that will kill Larry today, folks. Please stop it, G. Larry will be at best top 15, folks. If he was in today's NBA, Larry will be top 15, bro. Not no damn top 5, none of that, G. Top 15. I'll give him that. Oh, y'all think I'm lying, nigga? Anthony Edwards busting Larry ass. That's like Mike all over again. Giannis busting Larry ass. KD busting Larry ass. Bron busting Larry ass. Like, do y'all want me to keep going? Luka busting Larry ass. Like, y'all want me to keep Jokic busting Larry ass. I could keep going down this list, fuck. Larry will be top 15. I love Larry, G. Don't get it twisted, fuck. But don't say no dumb shit like that again, G. I love watching your videos, Basketball Time Machine. You make good videos, good content. But that's just an ignorant statement, folks. Talking about he will be the best player in the NBA. Nigga, he not even the best small forward of all time. So how would he be the best in the NBA now? If the best small forward of all time playing in the NBA right now? I don't even think Larry better than KD, like, in terms of skill and shit like that. Like, no. He wouldn't be, bro. Obviously his game would have evolved, but he not better than KD, folks. He not better than I don't think he better than KD, folks. I can't give it to him, G. Y'all let me know what y'all think, folks. What would y'all rank Larry if he was in the NBA today, man? I gotta know.
If I would have to put it in numbers, I think he would still average about 28 points per game, still get his 8 to 10 rebounds, still average 6 to 7 assists, and he would still stand out in today's game simply because of his high basketball IQ.
He would, though.
I didn't play the game for the money.
Wait, that's it?
Fans, even on NBA, I got documentary.
Alright, that's the end of the video, man. But, man, like I said, Chad, I don't see it, bro. I don't think Larry wouldn't be top 10, bro. If anything, he'd be like number 10. I don't even think Larry would be better than Zion, folks. Like dude say, like, Larry got all the intangibles, folks. He got it all. He can shoot, pass, do all that shit. I get it. He hustles. But like, bro, he wasn't athletic, bro. But then you got niggas like Luka. So I know a lot of y'all gonna be trying to get on my ass in the comments for, but I don't know. I just don't see it, bro. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go in the comments and read them and see how y'all really feel. But my opinion, just off of just like eye test, folks, Larry would not be better than he wouldn't be top 5 for sure. He at most cracking top 10, G. At the most. You feel? Because I don't even think Larry better than Kawhi, folks. I just don't. I don't think he is, bro. Larry definitely not better than a prime James Harden. Like, I don't know, bro. That's a good question, though, man. I would love to like do some research. I wonder if I asked ChatGPT, what would they take? You feel me? But let me know what y'all think, man. Would Larry Bird dominate today's NBA? I don't think he would dominate. I think he would be just like a regular all-star. You feel me? It wouldn't be nothing out of this world that he would be doing that was different, so much different than what he was doing back in the day, you know. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this, man. You know, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's your boy, Coach TDOT. I'm up out of here. I love y'all.